Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, my hair color has changed and I'm still getting used to it, so please, I beg you, keep your comments to yourself. Today I'm going to be reviewing a few products that I got from Primark. I don't know if it's a collection or something, but it's basically the PS chocolate everything. So it says PS chocolate, PS chocolate, and there's like I think 5 products, so 2 different lipsticks. There was this palette, they had 2 highlighters or 2 blushes, something like that, or like an illuminated blush, and then they had this, which is a cheek palette. So I'm going to show you guys close-ups in a minute. So this one over here is the PS chocolate cheek palette, and it consists of 2 blushes, 1 contour shade, and a highlighter. This second one is the PS chocolate contour and eyeshadow palette. This is what the first roll looks like. The colors are actually quite powdery, if I'm being honest. This one is better than the first row in terms of pigmentation, but they're all still powdery. And then the last thing I have here is the PS chocolate lip kit in the shade Mocha. The lip kit was £3. The contour and eye palette was £6. And the blush palette was £4. So they're all quite affordable actually, if you think about it. Obviously, we all know that this is supposed to be copying the Too Faced chocolate palette somehow. And it's funny because they smell like chocolate as well. Yeah, definitely smells like chocolate. Well, Primark actually amazes me sometimes. So we're going to start off by trying out the eyeshadows. And what I'm looking for is obviously how pigmented they are, whether or not they blend in nicely as well. So in terms of formula, that's it really. I'm not going to be testing longevity because it's currently 12 AM, so I'm going straight to bed after this. Sorry guys, sorry. Next time I'll just prime my eyes. I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal and then I put my banana powder over it. That's how I've been priming my eyes lately because it just seems easy. So I'm going to go in my palette. Oops. So the first shade that I'm going to go in with is this one, and it says Liquor. This shadow actually applied really nicely and it's so blendable as well. I didn't have any problems with skipping around or like difficulties in terms of blending. I do feel like the shade that it is in the pan is quite different from how it looks on my face, so but that's not even a big issue. What's my own business? The next shade I'm going to go in with is Cocoa, which is a darker brown over here. So that's obviously a darker shade, and once again I didn't have any blending issues, nothing like that. These eyeshadows are actually low-key mad. Like, I can see myself using this for school. If I do makeup to school, I say this thing and then I'll not go to school with my bare face. I'm going in with this shade here and it's called Martini, and I'm just going to pop that in the middle of my eye. Not in the middle actually, all over my lid. And I'm using my finger for that. For my outer corner, I'm placing the darkest brown shade, which is called Kisses. I'm going to use my finger first and tap it in, then blend it. Okay, I'm not sure I like this one color. It's not patchy, but it's patchy. Like, it hasn't blended in as nice as I'd like it to blend. So I'm going to go with this one. This is the shade Melted on my lower lash line. So I can't even really see it because it doesn't necessarily show up. And then for my inner corner highlight, I'm taking Dusted, which is this shade. I feel like that is way too powdery. Oh my god. The next thing I'm going to do is going with the cheek palette. I think I should just swatch all of these shades real quick so you can see what they look like. Oh wow, that last one, I didn't see anything. Okay, so this last shade is actually rubbish, but these are interesting. The first thing I'm going to do is try and contour with the milk chocolate shade. It does seem like it's just my like face powder shade, but we'll find out. Yeah, I don't think there's anything there, but I'm just going to do the same thing to the other side so that it balances out. I'm going to go in with Strawberry Melt on the same brush. Oh, this one's a bit more pigment. Oh, okay, that was a lot of color I picked up. And then I'm going to put on my cheek. That's actually a lot of color. Just going to switch brushes real quick to blend that out. Right, so what's the next thing on my agenda? The next thing I'm going to do is try out the highlighter. This is called Vanilla Cream. Oh wow. That's actually really good. Let me put this in my inner corner. The last thing I will be trying out is their lip kit. This is in the shade Mocha. So I've kind of lined my lips, and honestly I feel a bit underwhelmed by this lip liner. I thought it would be a lot more pigmented, but again, I don't know if that is the shade that this is supposed to be. So like a less pigmented shade, if that makes sense. Like, I just imagined it would be a really deep brown shade, but if it's not, then fine. This does glide on nicely, and it doesn't skip, and it's not patchy, and it applies quite uniform, which means it's not patchy, obviously. I'm then going to try on the gloss. Oh, these applicators make me so anxious. Like I tend to have anxiety because obviously it's white now, but then as you can see the tip, once the product starts coming out, it starts to go brown, and in my head it's just dirty. This just happens to me all the time. It's with my lip glosses as well. I don't like to put lip glosses on top of lipsticks because then the applicator will get like stained, and I just feel like it's dirty, so I feel like I have to wash it, but I can't necessarily wash it because why would I put soap on it and then put soap in the... Do you get what I mean? Oh, this is making me so anxious. This smells like chocolate as well. So we reached the end of my video. I have tried out all of the products that I bought, and I think I have my final conclusions on these products. I'm going to start with the very first thing that I use, which is eyeshadow palette. Now I feel like the matte colors are actually quite nice in terms of pigmentation and in terms of blendability. They do blend really well, they don't skip, and they do come up on the skin, like, well, on my skin anyway, and I'm not pale, so this is good in my opinion. I didn't try a couple of the colors, so I can't speak for them, but for the ones that I used, that one and that one, so these four are really good, and that one didn't really show up, and this is rubbish. I don't know about these other ones that I didn't use, but I'm hoping they actually work alright, because if there's only 4 colors in this whole palette that are nice, and this is kind of a waste of money. Sorry, this smell is actually just irritating me. I don't know why. The next thing I used was a cheek palette, and milk chocolate did not show on my skin. I didn't try this one out, and this actually showed up really well on my cheek. I was shocked. I didn't think it would be that pigmented because it didn't swatch as bright on my arm, but that is really good. I love the highlighter. I feel like even if this highlighter was £4 on its own, I would buy it. Definitely. It gives such a nice glow, and it doesn't look like it just sits on your skin. It looks like you're glowing from within. I like it. It blends really nicely as well. So these shades as well blend really nicely. Well, the two that I tried that showed up on my skin. The last product I tried were from the lip kit, and I feel like this lip liner, right, although it's not bad, it does it actually looks nicer now. I was gonna say I don't like the color, but I do. It's such a nice, ooh, I can imagine this like a nude shade. Okay, I changed my mind. I actually like this. Honestly, I really like Primark lip liners. I won't even lie, there's one right in front of me, and I use them all the time because they glide on so well and they stay. They literally don't go anywhere. Like, I mean, obviously we'll blend in a little bit, but it doesn't go anywhere even when you try to take it off, unless maybe you eat oil or something. But who eats oil? Drink oil. You guys get what I mean. I don't like the lip gloss because of the applicator. First of all, like, automatically I feel like this is dirty, like I have to wash it or something. It gives me panic attacks. I don't like the fact that like this is a straight up gloss. I thought it'd be like a melted lipstick or something, kind of like the Too Faced ones. And it's not that I don't like lip glosses, but if I was to wear a lip gloss, I'd rather it have like a doe foot applicator. My biggest fear with these things, apart from the fact that obviously it gets dirty, is I would just like bring up so much and it will enter my mouth. Guys, don't ask me, but like it just makes me so nervous. And there's a strong chocolatey smell and I don't like it, and it feels like it's in my mouth, like I can taste it, and I really hate that. It makes me sick. It makes me feel sick, like I'm about to puke here. I probably would not use this again. I'll give it to my sister or something. So that's my review done. I have told you what I think about every single product here, and you've seen how I applied it on my skin. Honestly, I feel like this range is not necessarily bad, although I don't know how I feel concerning brands copying other brands. It just makes me feel weird, because if I did come up with something original, I don't want anyone to copy me. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you can, but then if you copied me, I'll like give you something like, ugh, I did that first, girl. I don't know, I can't really like hype it, but it's nice. So obviously if you're on a budget or anything like that, or if you've always wanted to get the Too Faced palette, that's where I'm going to leave it. That's where I'm going to leave it. For the price, I think it's really good as well. Like a £6 palette that blends as nice as what I just put on my eyes. That is amazing. That's it. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.